Hello and everybody on YouTube. I have a little short sermon to preach on. It's only 2 pages long, not very long. These are my notes that I'm going to be following along with, but mostly the Bible is not even that long. It is called What is Temptation? I know I made a video about temptations back last year, I think, but I have a feeling that I want to do this video again. I have a strong urge to do it because temptation is what is affecting a lot of people. I have the definitions of temptations off the internet and the definitions of temptation from the Bible. First of all, the definition of temptation on the internet says a desire to do something wrong or unwise. The Bible's definition is trying to get someone to do wrong. Both of these are meaning the same thing, but they are worded in a different term. They are worded differently. Temptation is a desire, a lustful desire. For example, pornography can be an example of temptation to teens and some adults in this world. The devil is trying to get you to desire to seek the porn and to lust after it. Also, you can get tempted you can also tempt somebody into doing something wrong. So I can get tempted by the devil, and I can also tempt somebody else to do something wrong. For example, that is called peer pressure. You are pressuring that person into do something wrong, which if you keep on pressuring them, probably they might do something wrong because you are tempting them into doing it. You are trying to make it look pleasuring. You are trying to make it look good. But the devil, that's the same with the devil. He is trying to make it look like it is nothing but pleasure and nothing but fun and games. In 1 Corinthians 10:13 it says, "No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can bear it." God would never let temptation go over your limit, even though we think it has. He will never let temptations go beyond what you can bear. He promised and told us that He will help us. But when we do get tempted, we just have to remember that God is providing a way out of that temptation so that we can go around it and go through it so we won't have to sin against Him. God said that He will provide us a way out so we can bear it and that we can endure it. So we can just go away from it. The flesh is weak, so we want our flesh to be satisfied. We want the desires to come on us so we can pleasure ourselves and give our flesh the satisfaction that we want for our flesh to have. In Matthew 26:41 it says, "Watch and pray so that you will not fall in temptations. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak." Our flesh is weak to earthly desires. Our flesh wants to be satisfied, but also we want to satisfy ourselves. We think that when we get pleasure for our flesh, we make things better. Actually, we are not making anything better. It doesn't make anything better. All you get when you pleasure yourself is conviction from God, because it is against God. What will satisfy you mostly is the grace of God and His love on you. His peace will comfort you, and He will help you through the trials you are facing. For example, in Psalms 29:11 it says that the Lord will give you strength to His people, and the Lord blesses His people with peace. Not only He gives His people strength, but He will give His people strength to overcome their lives, overcome the temptations, but also give His people peace so that they will not always have that violent storm raging in their heart. Even though this was a 3-minute video, I hoped it helped people out there, because temptation is what is affecting mostly our lives, because the devil is afflicting it on us. So I hope everybody will have a good night, good morning, good day, wherever you are. Talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about heaven, a video about heaven. Alright, well, I'll see y'all tomorrow. God bless.